Good morning. Beautiful day. Autumn. Out walking the boys. Bit hard for you to see my face on that side. Just wanted to brush with something. I was listening to some really cool stuff with Ramdas, and he was talking about the kind of reason why we have ego and why we try to head towards egoless, and it was really cool. I loved it. There's and as I've understood it, you need the ego in the world for survival to a certain extent, but having attachment to the ego is what destroys us. So once we believe the ego is the only thing, and the easiest thing to know if you're identifying solely with ego over your internal self is you'll become spiritual, but then your ego will chirp in and think you have to be successfully spiritual. And that's ego trying to get involved with the spiritual journey, or you were good at that meditation, or you were good at this. Ego is also how good you are at business and how successful you are in your job, and it tells you to view yourself and also others and judge them on their financial success and what they've obtained in their life, and that makes them successful. So when someone puts you down and tries to say to you, oh, where's your money, or where's your wealth, or where's your success, I measure success by the wisdom and experience you've gained in life and the content of your character and how accepting you are of others which are different to you, which oppose your way of being, and how accepting you are. Because ego will tell you to judge, categorize, and try to make them like you because that makes you feel better. And that's what happens with a lot of the religions in the world, is that ego gets involved and they say you should be like my religion, otherwise you're not as good as me. It's that simple. So watch out of the way, Jack. There you go, boy. Morning. So if you think about it, it's a very easy equation. You can be full of ego, involved in ego, on the journey of ego, and the more you do that, the more the walls of ego house you in and stem you in and stop you from being able to step outside that. Because the fear is, if you admit that the world you're living in is bringing you nothing but stress and misery, you've invested so much in that lie that it's hard to let go of it. But then when you do eventually break because you can't take it anymore, you step outside that and realize that you're worth more than your actions alone, and your life has to change for those reasons. You have to, sometimes it's just, oh, I'm fed up of this, or it's not getting me anywhere. But at the end of your life, you could be successful and have a load of money, but what are you going to be remembered for? And how much of your life have you truly lived? Because you can look at your entire time you have on this planet and every minute you have on this world as time you'll never get back. And you can spend all of that time chasing money, or you can spend your life, chasing love, chasing your relationship success and your success to become a better person and to become more self-aware. That to me is truly successful. Meeting people that are stepping outside the norm, and society is constantly against the minority, and sadly the minority is right and the majority is usually wrong. Like, it's a minority of people are giving up living in houses, downsizing their lives, not chasing this dream of the bigger car, the bigger house, the bigger this, the more of. And they've realised that's making them more happy. And the rest of society is looking at you like you're crazy. So there we go. That's what I need to say on the matter. Good morning. Ego or egoless. The choice is yours.